Hey everyone, and welcome to Cooking with Rebecca. We're going to be making Christmas cocoa, aka hot cocoa. Okay, so since today you only need 2 basic ingredients, but you need a lot of appliances for it. So, on the table in front of me, we have all of our ingredients. The 2 ingredients you'll need are hot chocolate and milk. Hot chocolate. Chocolate syrup and milk. The appliances you'll need are a microwave, a bowl, a stove, and a bowl to put it in. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so make sure that your milk is the right milk and your chocolate syrup is your favorite. So first pour in your milk. I have about 2 cups. And then take your spoon, because what we did is we got chocolate and we just melted it, but you don't have to do that. You can just do what you want. You can spoon it out depending on how much you got. And put it in there. And you can mix and see what you want and what it will look like. But that can take a while because we like it. Okay. Keep mixing until it's a dark-ish brown. It's still not dark enough for me because I love it really chocolatey. So, you can add more, like we did. And just keep mixing. Smidge darker. So do I like chocolate. And you may have a little bit of chocolate on the sides of your bowls, but that's normal, because I do too. It smells so good. You can also use chocolate cocoa, but this is a lot easier, so you don't have to go about and buy all this stuff. Clean it off with your finger. Looks so good. Okay. Clean off your spoon, scrape it on the edges, put it in your chocolate cup, because that's about the darkness you want. And your spoon, you can kind of layer it with a little more chocolate, so that when you scoop the cocoa into your cup, you won't have any troubles. So clear your space, except for your bowl and your appliances, obviously, because you can't really clear that. So take your spoon and dish it out in there, or you can take your whole bowl, move your cup over, and pour some in. And be careful. That's about right. And you should have some extra, which you can use for a recipe coming up. And you can put that in your bowl, depending on how much you have left beside of you. Okay. So, now you have your
cocoa,
which is right here. Okay, so you can either microwave it, or you can cook it on the stove. Cooking on the stove, it'll create it to be a little more like hot cocoa, but you don't have to, but I'm going to in this case. Okay, so you are going to pour in your hot cocoa to your bowl, and then it should be nice. Okay, pour your hot cocoa in there, and if it doesn't fill it up all the way, you can add more, but like I said, you do not have to. It's just up to you. And then you can whisk it or stir it. And turn on your cooker for right in the middle, and leave it on there until it gets a little warm. And you can kind of test how warm it is. Just put your finger in there, but make sure the fire is on low, or else it won't do what you want. You can move it to this one, because this one's closer to me. And it's easier to reach. So, yeah. And while that is cooking, we just wanted to tell you we are so sorry we haven't made a video in so long, cooking with Rebecca video in so long. It's just because we had no ideas until Christmas time. So, and yes, we got a new sign. And we're excited. So we have a ton of Christmas movies coming up. Alright, so now it should be pretty warm. If it's way too hot for you to test, just put your whisk in and then test how hot the whisk is, and it should be better. And what I like to do after it's all cooked is add one more tablespoon or teaspoon of chocolate sauce, because then it adds a little bit of coolness to it, and it's still really hot, so make sure to be careful. That's good. Okay, so now you can add a little bit of whipped cream, just to make when you pour it in. So move out your space and make sure it's all clean. And be careful because it will be super duper hot. And if you need parent assistance, please do so because it is very, very, very hot. By the way, this is a real recipe, so, and it's really good. Alright, so you are going to take, well, what I like to do to make it look more fancy is, instead of just plain old hot cocoa, take some of my chocolate at the bottom. We'll just take it like to the side and wait and pour this in. It's really hot, so be careful. And we did this in real life. We actually cooked it, so just be careful. Okay, and we spilled a little bit, but we can touch that up in a second. Alright, now take a little bit of your chocolate and make sure it's kind of drippy because you want to drizzle it, so make sure you're really close to the cup so it looks good. And just kind of drizzle the sides. The sides, it'll look like a fancy drink from like a fancy restaurant. So you can do that. And it looks so good. Now you're gonna add some whipped cream. Okay, so now your cup, you will get your whipped cream. And let's get started. Okay, so that looks so good. It looks so good. I'm so excited to taste it. Okay. And sorry if you see it. So. Okay. That looks so good. I'm going to add a little more whipped cream. That's good. Okay. And then, to make it look extra special, you can either put a little marshmallow in it, but marshmallows, I'm giving this to my sister so she'll be like, she doesn't like marshmallows, so just keep adding what you want, and it'll look so good. Okay, so we're going to test it out. Ooh, it's so, and be careful, excuse me, be careful not to get messy. It's so good. I have a second one for my sister, so don't worry. And then if you ever so delight, depending on how much chocolate you want, you can stir it, and it should be very Christmas looking. You can put a little peppermint in the middle if you want, and it should look very cute and yummy. That is good. That's really good. Delish. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Comment, rate, like, subscribe. And if you like this recipe and you did it at home, please comment below. Or make a video response to it, because this is a real recipe, and go ahead and try it because it is so good. So good. Anyways, so thank you for watching. Have a great day. That was today's episode on Cooking with Rebecca. See you again. Check out more Christmas cooking shows coming up.